Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? Uptown Chlorakas. This is the main link road that takes us from Uptown Chlorakas village straight down to the coast road. And if you keep going at the crossroads at the bottom, you go straight into the main reception of the St. George Hotel and Spa. So if your name's Mr. Murray and that's where you're checking in very, very soon, you're going to see it very, very soon. And of course, there's two superstars coming in September. Like I say, September is going to be an unbelievably busy month for Marika and me. There's no doubt about that, but we're looking forward to it. Who are these two superstars, you're thinking? Well, there was a man whose parents took him out to New Zealand. He was just getting into the swing of it. He was really, really happy. He was like 9, 10, 11 years of age, and his mum and dad said, "Come on, lad, we're going back to the UK." He was very, very upset indeed, and he even packed his surfboard and took it with him. So that must be our surfboard kid, Mr. Jim. And there's a girl in his life, and she's a beauty. Oh, she certainly is. She's known as the PM, or to give her a proper title, she's known as Lady Paula Marie. Wow, look at that, Lady Paula Marie. That's the hotel you're coming to. You know that you're going to be sitting literally on the beachfront. As for him, well, he'll be eating his body weight 2 or 3 times in the all-you-can-eat buffets, that's for sure. But the worrying thing is, the man is of a normal size and of a normal weight. But when he walks into your restaurant, oh my God, he's going to eat you to death, that's for sure. So we're looking forward to seeing you very, very soon. We know it's the 1st or 2nd week of September, and we're going to take a right because we're going to head out towards Coral Bay. And I know now there's a girl called Lady Ali and Sir Neil, and they're jumping up and down with excitement. I've no doubt that David Potter's jumping up and down as well, and I'll bet James Henry is going, oh yeah, Coral Bay, here we come. Very, very popular place in downtown Paphos, that is for sure. Payer Village is probably the largest connotation of people outside of Paphos town. Around about 8,000 people live there. Of those 8,000, around about 4,000, yep, that's more than half, yep, are foreigners. And primarily they are British. Yes, a lot of English, a lot of Welshies, quite a few Scottishies, and even the odd Irish in there as well. So you never know. If your name is Sir Derek Scully and you want to relocate to Paphos, pop into Payer and you might find an Irishman or two that will sit there and have more whiskey in their coffee than even you. Downtown Cato Kisonaga is where we are. There's a few orange groves still around and banana trees and those things, but slowly but surely, well, it's called progress, isn't it? They're digging them all up and they're building these things called villas because they know that they can sell them to you and me for, well, they can't sell them to me because I haven't got any money, but they can sell them to you for around about 300, 400, 500,000. Keep on going. You can even spend $1 million, 2 million, 3 million. You can even spend 5 if your name is Lord Nigel of the Big Guns and you've got a couple of bob or 2. But hey, that lady, oh, so sweet Caroline, she's not sure about it, is it? No, she wants a log cabin somewhere so she can go all canoodling up with you and sort out all the diamondy things and things like new minis. Of course, she's already got one of those. I wonder if Lord Nigel Big Guns has treated himself to a new car yet, because we know one thing's for sure: in November, when he arrives, Miss Kula will be dancing the chuchka up and down the Cato Paphos promenade as she zaps his card once or twice, because I'm pretty sure there's a Breitling watch in there with his name on it, definitely once, if not twice. And if you're very lucky, lady, so sweet Caroline, I'm pretty sure you'll buy you something that shines and something that glistens. Now, talking about November, who else is coming in November? Let me think. There's a couple of Paynes, that's it. A couple of Paynes from Damp Cardiff, they're coming to town. So that's Lord Jeremy, Lord Simon, they're going to fly in. We'll allow them to fly in, but they're not going to be able to get out, that's for sure. They're going to have any money left. They're on about paddling out on a plank of wood. You won't have any money for a plank of wood. They're on about swimming over to Port Said, that's the port in Egypt, and they thought they'd be safe there until I informed them, no, it's been renamed Port La Bouffe Said. she now owns that port as well. So if you wash up there, guess what? She's going to drag you down to the Port Said Mall and then get you on a bus and take you to Cairo. And they got a big mall as well. And if that doesn't bankrupt you, she'll take you to Alexandria, and they got a big mall as well. So bring plenty of cash with you. Where are we? Uptown, Midtown, Lower Town, Kisoninga. That's the Sunset Bay Resort there on the left-hand side. And I tell you what, Kisoninga is renowned for having possibly the greatest sunset in the world. Often people say Paphos has got a great sunset, Paya has got a great sunset, but most people say the truth of it all is it's Kisoninga that's got the best latitude and location to watch as that sun sets. And I tell you what, if you want a good place to sit while you watch that sunset, and perhaps your name is Daniel Mahoney, and perhaps there's a little bit of sweetness in your life, and her name is Miss Sherry Wright, because she's always right. Daniel, get ready to take a pew, because coming up on the left-hand side is one of your favourite places, and I'm pretty sure that Miss Sherry is going to love it too. There it is, the CU Beach Bar. And there's people queuing up in there to have a drink, something to eat, a little bit of a chitty chat, and guess what? They're going to watch as that sun sets and it starts on its descent before it pops up its head in downtown Cato, Australia. What's it going to do in Cato, Australia? Well, it's going to blow a morning kiss to our superstar, our Queen of Oz, Miss Helen. And of course, Neophytus. And of course, there's some other people in downtown Australia. There's a girl called Marika who got stolen from Cyprus by a man called Leon, and he whisked her away. And now they reside in downtown Tasmania. So a very, very good morning to you, Mr. Leon, and Kalimera to you, Miss Marika. Look at that. Doesn't get much better. We're on the final descent into Coral Bay, which is a beautiful, beautiful place indeed. And it's got probably the best beach in Paphos. But that's not true, actually. If you go a little bit further, I'll let you know a little secret. Don't tell anybody. There's another beach a little bit further along, and it's called the Coralia Bay Beach. And I tell you what, that beach is much better than Coral Bay Beach, but it's not quite as famous. So guess what? When you get there, there's that little bit more room, and that sand's that little bit more browny gold, and the latitude and the views out across the blue Mediterranean Sea are just that little bit better. And on top of all of that, it's actually got a very good restaurant as well. Coral Bay hasn't. See? Little secret. How do you get there? That's what you're wondering. Well, let's say you were coming on a bus from downtown Paphos and you were going to Coral Bay. You'd get off at Coral Bay Beach, wouldn't you? No. Stay on the bus. Let the bus come to its fruition. Let the bus come to its final stop. And that stop will be the car park that sits above the cusp of the Coralia Bay Beach. Couldn't get any easier than that. And when you're finished, you walk back into the car park, and guess what? The bus will be sitting there waiting for you, rather than you waiting for the bus. Makes more sense, doesn't it? There we are. Downtown Paya, that's the sign saying au revoir from Kisoninga, and that's saying welcome to Paya. Everyone's getting excited. Oh yeah, Lady Ali, she's putting her dancing shoes on. Neil's rushing to the Golden Rose to buy the flowers. And Neil, don't forget to plan it well, because it's going to be very, very hot indeed. If you want a lift in a black S-Class, €50, there and back, no problem. Sir Brian, oh, he's getting excited. He's thinking, I've never been to Coral Bay. It's going to be my first time. And Mr. Brian, you are in for a treat. We're going to take a left, and we're going to go down the Coral Bay Street, especially for Mr. Brian. James Henry's getting excited. David Potter's getting excited. In fact, everyone on Marika and me is getting excited. Even I'm getting excited. Look at it. It's getting ready. It's that funny time of night. It's that twilight time. And there's a bus, see? There's a bus. It's going back to Paphos. Bus number, by the way, if you're coming from Paphos to Coral Bay, all going back. If you read it correctly, you can see it there, 615. €2.50 a pop each way, or you can get a weekly pass or a monthly pass. If you want to find out about that, very, very easy to do. Go onto Google, pop in Paphos paphosbuses.com.cy. Boom, up it'll come. Tells you all about it. But one word of warning, some people use buses all the time, I understand that. The bus pass, you can have, I think it's a 24-hour pass, a 7-day pass, or a 28-day pass. But the only problem is that if you lose the pass, you cannot get a replacement for it. So stick to the week if I was you. I wouldn't go and cough up, I think it's 38 euros for the month, because just in case you lost it when you were swimming or that kind of thing. That was the Coral Bay Strip. We're going to keep going, and as a special treat for everybody, we're going to go to the Coralia Bay Beach and let you look out across the blue Mediterranean Sea into the abyss. And I tell you, it's going to take your breath away. This is the final descent now. Stick with us for 2-3 minutes, and if you do like what you see, perhaps hit the like, click that subscribe. Perhaps come back with a little bit more of my madness, because I am insane. I know that. But don't worry, one of these days I'm going to check myself in with Lady Hella and Hella? Who's Hella? No, Heather. There we are. And she is going to hypnotise the living daylights out of me, and Sir Steve sits there eating his Big Mac. No, Apple Mac. Sorry, Apple Mac. I get it confused. Big Mac, Apple Mac. He's not going to play with his Big Mac. He's going to play with his Apple Mac. She checks the time on her Breitling watch. She very kindly got a nice discount on from Miss Cooler, simply for mentioning Marika and me and twisting the arm of the Lord Nigel of the big guns. Coral Bay Beach is on the left. That's where you go for a dismount if you do want to go to that beach. It's a great beach, by the way. It really is. Water sports, there is a cafeteria there, and obviously toilets and changing rooms and those kind of things. But in our opinion, and most people do agree, that the Coralia Bay Beach is the best. So hit the like, click that subscribe, come back for a little bit more of my insanity. And while you're at it, why not click through to our About page, where you could consider to buy us a coffee or two. There's a cost to making YouTube videos. Some people understand that, some people don't, and we don't really mind. But we do thank each and every one of you that does now and again go through to the About page or hunts us on Google itself. You're looking for the Buy Me a Coffee platform, safe, secure. Hook up one of your plastic friends, buy us a one-off coffee or two, or perhaps become one of our superstar members and contribute on a monthly basis. €10 a month is all it is, chump change. There you go, Dave, all the way in South Wales with Miss Rachel, and the chimes are playing. Well, that's the Coral Beach Hotel and Resort, and of course you enjoyed yourself there. And of course our legend, and there is one legend on this channel. His name is Paul. He's a butler. Well, he's not actually, but his name is Paul Butler, and he is the Viscount, and that's where he hung out, and we're looking forward to seeing him again next year. Don't forget, Paul, get on that big bird, otherwise we're going to come and get you. We're going to turn into the Coralia Beach Hotel and Apartments. This is partly their car park, but primarily it's the car park for that restaurant just over there, and for that thing just over there, which is called the Coralia Bay Beach. And it is a spectacality of a beach indeed, and it's blue, and it's blue, and it's blue. All it's missing is you. Feast your eyes and digest. That is the beauty and the spectacality of the blue Mediterranean Sea. That sky, it's looking blue. That sea, it's looking blue. Mr. Paul, guess what? He's dressed head to toe in blue. There's people swimming, and they're saying to you, all that is missing is you. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very, very soon indeed. I'll let you have a look at that a little bit longer. I bet you're rushing for your computer screens now, aren't you? I bet you are, Sir Steve, yes? Get off the Big Mac, get on the Apple Mac, and get yourself on a big bird or a canoe to downtown Paphos, because all that's missing is